Hot flashes and night sweats are the least of your worries when it comes to menopause. You should be worried about having a heart attack, getting osteoporosis, dementia, and a whole host of other things. Hi, I'm Anneli. Welcome back to my midweek chat, casual conversations about midlife health. And I'm just about ready to go for my little walk. But usually these things that I want to talk about are sparked by something that I've talked about with my friends, my family, or a patient. This one is something that was sparked by a patient, and it's been on my mind, and I want to talk to you about it. I've got some points here, and one of the things that I wanted to mention is when I talk to somebody about how their menopause is going, usually, they tell me that, you know what, I don't have really any symptoms. I don't get hot flashes, or I think I'm through it. They're kind of gone away now. But that's not really what I'm asking about, because I didn't really have hot flashes. I don't remember having one hot flash. I remember having night sweats. My husband said I was like an inferno in bed. But it's more about what's happening to them health-wise. That's what I'm asking about. Because this conversation that I'm having with you now is because I was doing a cognitive assessment for somebody that was my age exactly, who's a medical professional. And she was concerned because she was noticing memory issues, and the assessment confirmed she's got memory issues. And so I was talking to her about all kinds of things related to health, because this is not just about HRT. What I want to emphasize here is that knowledge is power. And, she was not really interested in, apparently everything she was doing was right. And she was not having a problem with her menopause because she was kind of through all the symptoms. But one of the things that can happen to you, and there's more research going into it, but estrogen and all these hormones actually help your brain. So this all started for me when I was in my 40s. If you know my history, my mom's side is riddled with Alzheimer's. So I started trying to learn as much as I could about prevention of Alzheimer's, because as somebody working in a hospital, I can tell you there was no information, no help from anybody, doctors, anybody, about prevention. We don't prevent disease, we just fix it when you get it, or try to hold you together. So that's about it. So even my own family doctor, she was really hesitant, because when I came 50, I started menopause, and she was really hesitant to prescribe HRT, because I have done all this research prior, and I was doing it all on my own, but she wasn't even sure about how to prescribe to me. So it was like the blind leading the blind, me telling her what I needed and her prescribing it. So that's how bad it is out there. I just have some notes here because I didn't want to forget what I wanted to say to you. But this isn't just about the night sweats, it's about preventing disease. Our hormones prevent us they keep our blood vessels healthy and flexible. They help keep our brain healthy and working properly. They keep our urinary tract functioning and healthy. They keep our bones dense. A lot of us have a lot of reserves built in. We've been healthy, lived a healthy life, so we can compensate for a lot longer. Not everybody can, and once their hormones start to decline, they start noticing symptoms. This is everything from mental health issues, depression, anxiety, just a whole bunch of things, to painful urination, lots of UTIs, lots of issues, heart attacks, high blood pressure, osteopenia, the beginning stages of osteoporosis. There's a high incidence of death once you've had a hip fracture. And 2/3 of all the people with dementia are women. We are so prone to these debilitating diseases when our hormones decline. And the thing that I'm just wanting people to understand is knowledge is power. I'm going to put together a list of all the books and people that I can think of that I think are beneficial for you to research, because this is something you need to decide on for yourself. And if you actually understand a little bit about how these hormones help your body to stay healthy, you can make a decision either for or against. But at least then you are making an informed decision. That's what it's all about. And like I said, hormones are not the end all for all this. They won't cure everything, and they're just one spoke in the wheel. And we have to stay healthy, eat healthy, go exercise. I'm going to go for my 30-minute walk, then come home and lift weights. I'm on my journey to 60 very quickly, and I'm trying to get into the best shape I can, for myself right now. Men are on top of this for themselves. You know how many reps come by the places with all kinds of different applications of testosterone and all these other hormones and medications for men when things aren't working well for them? Women need to get really loud about this. We need more research on our things that our body needs, and we need more research on the benefits and all the things that are detrimental to us. Last year, I happened to end up in this founders group. Halle Berry has started this women's group with doctors and researchers and coaches for midlife women. It was all about menopause and all kinds of things. There's a lot more people on board now talking about this. So anyways, if the link isn't down there for the list of all these people that I've mentioned in books, it will be, because I'm just trying to put it all together. And if you think of good resources for women about menopause, put it in the comments, and let's share information, because that's what I'm saying. I happen to be on HRT because I am doing everything I can to prevent Alzheimer's. It may, and actually this is the hill I will die on. I don't think, unless you have a really good valid reason not to be on it, because you have had, the doctors have told you that no, this is not going to work for you because of X and this and that. But otherwise, I think all women benefit from being on HRT. That's what I believe. I believe that we have had these hormones. We give hormones to people that all of a sudden don't have insulin, that need insulin to survive, for thyroid hormones. Vitamin D is a hormone. We take that as a supplement. We have no problem taking all kinds of medications, and doctors don't have a problem with prescribing all kinds of medications for your painful joints because of lack of hormones, for your anxiety and depression and stress from lack of hormones. No problem. But HRT seems to be such a difficult thing for them to prescribe, and such an area where they're so lacking in the knowledge, sadly. And I can guarantee you, most of you will not see a doctor that knows much about this or is up to date on it. And if you find a doctor that is knowledgeable on current information on hormones and menopause, keep them, because you're lucky. I'm not telling you that you need to be on hormones. That's a decision you need to make. I just want you to know what is available and what happens to your body with or without them. I just want you to make an informed decision, and that's all I suggest, because I find and meet too many women that just don't know, and too many doctors that don't know and then give them the wrong advice. I'm hoping is that people just learn more about the latest information, not something that was shared 20 years ago. All right, have a great week. See you next time. Bye.